Good evening, everybody. My name is Georgina, and welcome to the monthly webinar. I believe this is number 7. Yep, number 7 for the month of May. And I am the leader for GEG Amman, so very welcome to GEG 7th monthly webinar. I'm really sorry for coming late today. Good news, bad news. Good news is I was finally able to pick up our GEG t-shirts. Bad news, the traffic, despite COVID-19 closures, is quite heavy at the same times of the day. So note to self, don't go out, an hour and a half before you have a webinar, right, guys? So thank you very much for waiting to start today. And also good news, because I'm solo, it means we will go a little quicker. So hopefully we'll get you guys out of here in half an hour, because there's not too many G Suite updates this month either. So first of all, we are almost at the end of the school year. So super massive shout out to everybody on the call. And if you're joining us post live streaming, then you guys are almost there. Some people have already finished the school year. Some people are a week out. I think Tamina and I are 3 weeks out starting today, I think. So yeah, give us a shout out. Let us know your name, please, and where you're joining us from. We'd love to connect with you. And I see we already have Dina joining us from, drum roll, da, 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 da. I have to blow my nose again, guys. I'm gonna pause the video for a second or just look away while I do that. So Tamina is joining us from Amman, Jordan. That's where I'm from. Amman, Jordan. Woo! I'm really excited about the shirts. I'm really sorry I'm late, but really the traffic is ridiculous. I couldn't believe it. Like here in Jordan, right, guys, we're on like an odd even license plate situation. So like if your license plate is odd, you can go out one day, and the next day, if your license plate is even, you can go out the next day. But then I got a message saying that the government had changed their mind or something, and so I think everybody's confused, and I think the entire country went out today in the end. So I think that's why I got stuck in traffic. Um, yeah. Oh, Tamina says, nice shirt. Exactly. I am so excited. So wait, I have to blow my nose. Excuse me. So I'm super excited, guys, because I was inspired. Those of you who are joining me on the call know that we've been collaborating with some awesome ed tech leaders from around the world. Through Global GEG, and they said, oh, we're going to get some shirts made. And then Georgina was like, oh my goodness, why does GEG Amman not have any shirts? So I got right on the ball. Thank you for that inspiration, Global GEG. And yeah, we got these awesome shirts designed. So this is the polo, and we have our flag representing where we're from, or where we're based. Sorry, not where I'm from, but where we're based now. And then we have our names on the other arm. And we have the GEG Amman logo here, and we're representing Global GEG Amman over here. So it's super awesome. I'm totally in love with this shirt. I got myself a black one too, because I'm super geeky like that. And we sent out a Google form. Actually, Tamina, maybe you can drop the Google form for me in the chat. I know Tamina is on the call with us. And then if anybody else is interested in ordering one, please feel free. Obviously, shipping is not currently working. Although car traffic is working, but yeah, air traffic is not working. So we're not going to be able to ship any shirts out of the country right now. But, once that opens up, we can definitely, find a way to get those across the border. So I know Dina is currently calling from Egypt. So Dina, we are going to get you an honorary shirt. Don't you worry. And yeah, Tamina, you can drop that in the chat. That would be awesome. And then people can take a look at the shirt options. There's also a t-shirt if you didn't want a polo shirt. So that's super cool. So who else do we have on the call today? We have a few other viewers. Let me just scroll through the chat to see where they're joining us from. Mohammed is here. Mohammed, hello. I think Mohammed's joining us from Pakistan. That is super awesome. I know, because we were talking about how we can help that gentleman get started with a GEG in his country. So I'm really excited, and we'll be able to collaborate with a lot more awesome educators. And also Ahmed Katoum from GEG Amman from Jordan. Welcome. That's great. Ahlan wa sahlan. And let's see. That's all the scrolling. Man, you guys took care of the chat while I was on my way. That is awesome. I know I can always count on you guys. Super awesome. Okay, cool. So let's get started then without further ado, and we will get you guys out on time at 7:30 today. There's very little updates in the agenda. So if you click on the link that I sent you, which is this link here, this takes you to our GEG Amman webinar series agenda, and then we basically link all of the meeting agendas into each month. So if you click on the month of May, it will take you to the monthly webinar series 7, and here we are. Awesome. Okay, so let's get started. You guys ready? Da, 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 da. Okay, I'm super full of energy. I don't know if it's because I was like, I gotta get home quickly for the webinar, or I'm just super excited about my new t-shirt. Oh yeah. Well, this is the polo. Either way, okay, let's get started. If you would like to connect with yours truly, there is my information. I'm pretty sure this is like the 8th webinar that I have said I am going to get my website completed. Guys, it is under construction and it is no joke. I have had no time to work on that website. It is like, you know, I'd say 3/4 done, but it was going through a major thematic overhaul when COVID hit. So it is coming. It may be the summer, but anyway, just bookmark it and it'll be loaded soon. But LinkedIn and Twitter are good to go. And our agenda for today. Okay, we're going to go through some highlights for the month of May. We have some Googly Treats, as always, for you guys. G Suite updates and a Q&A. So if you guys scroll all the way down to the bottom, if you have any questions throughout the call, like I saw Dina dropped in the chat, how can I possibly get an awesome GEG Amman t-shirt to Egypt? Please feel free to leave your questions on slide 11. So when we get to the end of the deck, we can help you. You guys do have edit access to the deck. Maybe I can ask anybody if they can click on slide 11 just to make sure I did open it up. I will check now. Yes, anyone in the internet has edit access, so that is good to go. All right, awesome. So let's get started. And today the slide deck is a little bit different. So let's see what's going on with that. All right, back up to slide 4. Here we go. So the highlights for the month of May. I don't know if I was just so super, into and excited with our Google Meet well-being check-ins on Sundays that I forgot to take any screenshots, but I'm a little sad that I couldn't find any. I thought I took one. We had quite a few international guests over the last few Sundays. We had Stuart from the UK, if you guys remember, was joining us. Mohammed from Pakistan was on a couple of the calls, and I wasn't able to, I didn't take any screenshots or I couldn't find them. But anyway, shout out to everybody who joined the Wellbeing Sessions. It's always nice to know during these times when we are going through distress and that we're not alone in the world, you know? And so really big shout out to everybody who has been able to join us. On the well-being calls, and we will be hosting those again. Obviously, we have this today, so we can check on each other today this way. But moving forward, it'll be on Sundays at 6:30 p.m., same time, GMT +3. So if you guys would like to check in and just vent or share something really cool that's happened, or just sit back and relax and listen to the awesome stuff that's going on around you, you are welcome to come and hang out with us every Sunday evening, which is the first day of the work week for us, but I know outside of the Middle East, that is usually the weekend. So also a nice way to relax, and maybe you might have extra time. Okay, so what else happened in May? Well, drum roll. I need to get myself a drum roll sound. I'm going to work on that for next month. Okay, guys? We have started this GEG Global Bootcamp. So I know that I've been sharing that out on social a little bit. And if you have been following Global GEG on social media, you will know that we have started to put together a boot camp. Everybody gets certified. So this is coming very, very soon. I'll have to make it a little bigger because I don't have my glasses on, but I think, when is the date there? June 15th. No, that's for the office hours. There it is, June 12th. So this is starting on June 12th. So if you're interested in getting Google Educator Certified Level 1, and there's also Level 2. The first boot camp is for Level 1. Then please go ahead and click on that link. It'll take you to the Global GEG sign up. So if you'd like to go ahead and sign up for the boot camp, we would love to have you. I'm going to be collaborating with my awesome friend and newly appointed GEG leader, Robin from South Florida. I think it's South Florida, GEG South Florida. Yes, they have these like south and north areas because the states is so big and I always get confused with direction and time, evidently. Um, so yeah, and we are going to be doing a Google Classroom. Little tongue-tied, gonna slow down a little bit. While this is loading here, it's a bit.ly link. So the bit.ly links, in case you guys didn't know, are just taking a little bit longer to load. But yeah, we're gonna be hosting a Google Classroom session on the third Saturday of the week. And then, so there's 3 weekends in a row, and we're going to host office hours in the middle. So would love to see you. Even if you are certified, there's going to be some special treats. There's a leaderboard. So people who sign up, there are prizes. It's just super awesome. So many creative and innovative leaders collaborating on GEG Global. So definitely hook that up. That is coming for June, and it's been in the works all of May. So wanted to shout that out there as well. Oh, Dina says she signed up. That is so cool. Yay. Oh, Tamina says I'm competing with the siren. Is it? Ah, the lockdown siren. Sorry, did you guys hear all of that? I hope so. Um, I didn't realize because I have noise cancellation on my AirPods, so I actually don't hear the out sound, but it didn't occur to me that yes, that is a good point to remember. I'll close the window next time. It's just such beautiful weather right now. How's the weather in your countries? Mohammed, you're in Pakistan, right? So how's the weather doing over there? It's really beautiful right now. We were supposed to have we had some really hot weather. Tamina can tell you, like 36 degrees the other week, and then it got really cool again. But this week is quite pleasant, I find. Yes. Mutassim, do you want to hop on with me? Mutassim is joining, or maybe he's just happy sitting in the back today. I know he's really been busy. Some people like Mutassim, my co-leader, right, who normally hosts with me, has been busy with a little bit of back to school. I know the students have not gone back to his class, he was telling me, but some of the administrators do. So he's balancing getting himself back to work. So I know it's been long days, so no worries. Mohammed is saying that, oh, they had some rain. That's nice. I agree. The rain totally cools down everything, right? Absolutely. Nice weather in Cairo. Is it hot yet in Cairo, Dina? Oh, Cairo, my home. My home. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Awesome. Yeah, sorry guys, the chat is just hopping today, so we got a little social there. But basically, back to celebrating the month of May. Check out all the people that got certified from GEG Amman. Congratulations to Iman El Retrout and Matthew Lee and Lewis Hutchinson and Monis El Afghani from GEG Amman. Congratulations to all of you. It's one of those little silver lining things, right, guys, where people have been able to take some of the downtime and put it to good use and study and skill up and just get ready for awesome teaching and learning in the classroom. So congratulations to those. And I know that there are many others who are working towards their certification. So congratulations there as well. All right, we're still, because of the delay, just checking in on the weather. Okay, so that basically it for May. Massive shout out. It was the month of Ramadan here in Amman, Jordan. So most of the team were fasting and it was hot like I said weeks ago. So it has been, challenging times. So just really big shout out to all of you. We've got COVID, we've got Ramadan, we've got end of the year coming up, and you guys are trucking in every day and giving it your max. So big shout out to the entire team, as well as to anybody who's joining us across borders today. Yes, and Tamina says that she knows 3 of those people because they are from our school. So congratulations, and that's awesome. And Mutassim said he is very happy to join in. So we are going to bring Mutassim in, guys. This is how we do it, okay? This is actually pretty cool. So if you're using a different streaming software, you can pull up a Google Meet, and I am going to bring Mutassim in to the Google Meet. Woohoo! Invite coming, Mutassim. Stand by. Stand by. I'm going to mute myself. Where is the join button? There we go. Join. And then I'm going to add people. I'm going to add my good friend Mutassim. And because I'm using my trainer domain, I did not have his email there. So I am going to pull it from my personal account. There we go. All right. So Mutassim's email. And we are going to send him an invite. Let's do that. And let's do this and send email. Awesome. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this tab and I'm going to pull it out so that it's in its own little window, okay? So now the Google Meet is in its own window while we wait for Mutassim to join. And then in my streaming software, which is OBS, by the way, Tamina can speak to you guys about OBS while I'm chatting. Super cool application. In fact, I think Tamina has superseded my OBS skills. Apparently, she's using it for all kinds of awesome stuff in math class. So Tamina, share away. Let the people know your good stuff. Mutassim, did you get the invite yet? Okay, hopefully he's going to get an invite soon. And then what's going to happen is we are going to pull him in here. I'm going to add another window. Okay, so Mutassim's coming in. So now what I'm doing is in OBS, I am going to add a window. So let's do this. And it's called a window capture. And then I'm going to create a new window capture. And then I'm going to pull the Google Meet in. Let's see what we can do here. There we go, Google Meet. Awesome. So now we're going to pull in this Meet window. Do you guys see this now? And there's Mutassim. You're live, Mutassim. But wait, I need to remove my headphones so people can hear you. Hold on one second. So now we're going to pull Mutassim in, and now we're like tag teaming as usual. There we go. Let's see here. All right, can you hear me now, Mutassim? Okay, let me remove my AirPods so the rest of the world can hear you as well. Stand by. Stand by. YouTubers, can you still hear me?
As usual. There we go. Are we good?
I think so, but they're gonna let us know. But can you do me a favor and mute the YouTube so that I'm not getting myself like 3 times?
Yeah.
Okay, can you guys hear Mutassim now? Say hi, Mutassim.
Hey guys, how are you?
There's a little bit of
delay. How do you like
my
forehead, Rockstar?
What's going on with your forehead?
It was in the camera. It was like
oh,
that,
okay.
So.
Sorry. Okay, so everybody can hear everybody. Oh, it's so exciting. So guys, that's how we do it. That is like behind the scenes, live on camera. So Mutassim's in a Google Meet, and now he's live through OBS. So that is one cool way of doing it. Yay. Okay, so what would you like to say before we continue with the agenda, Mutassim?
I wanted to say welcome to everybody, and thanks for sending me the invite at the last minute. Thank you for coming. I know you had a hectic day. I'm surprised you even made it, but that's just the way you are. So happy to be on.
We are so excited, guys, and we appreciate you guys for waiting. I think it was like, 20 minutes or so, so thanks so much for that. It is just a crazy time all around, but next time I will reconsider making an outing before any of the webinars now that I know traffic is an issue even during COVID, so
yeah.
So, yeah, absolutely. So maybe we just, Is everybody okay with English, or would anybody like any Arabic translation now that Mutassim is here to help me with that? Maybe you can ask them. I don't know if Ahmed's still on the call.
في
Ahmed,
حدا
catch him.
بيحكي عربي بده ترجمة بس يبعث لنا على الشات إنه بالعربي. I'll translate here and there, but
Awesome. Cool.
Yeah, we'll be doing good.
All right, cool. So we got 16 minutes because we want to respect everybody else's time, even though we were here. We were late. Everyone else was on time. So let's keep going with the agenda then. Okay. So congratulations, everybody. Sign up for the boot camp. Please share this link for the boot camp, guys, with all of the educators in your school. So like Mutassim, you've got like tons of educators who could benefit from that. It's a 3-day boot camp, like a couple hours each Friday or Saturday morning, whichever day of the weekend it is. And we're going to just run sessions back to back for 3 hours or so. And then there's office hours for practice. So share it out, guys. Take the link, Dina, share it with the MES folks. Mohammed, share it with all the schools you know, and let's help get as many people as we can certified.
Yeah, now is the time. You know, all the teachers, كل المعلمين اللي بيسمعونا يعني هلا الوقت إنه تستغلوها to really take advantage of these 3 months and step up your Google game.
Absolutely. All right, so we're going to move along then with the agenda. So the next one on the agenda is the Googly Treats. So that takes us down to slide 6. And for the Googly Treats, it is taken directly from Google this time. Google had so many cool stuff that I didn't even know existed. So I was like, I wonder if everybody else knows this existed. So instead of my shares today, we are sharing directly from Google and Google Education directly. So here are 5 programs to keep students engaged at home, and you could also use them directly in your classrooms. So I've embedded the links to these awesome things inside the images. So we have Be Internet Awesome. I know we've sent that out before, but that's there for anybody who's joining you for the first time. And it's all about digital citizenship and online safety with students through gamification. So students literally play like a live board game to learn how to be safe online. Super phenomenal. I'll click the link while you're translating, Mutassim.
Okay, so شباب الصبايا الأساتذة ومعلماتي الفاضلات في عنا البي انترنت اوسم والألعاب هذولي احنا ممكن نستخدمهم انه نعمل منهم اشياء تفاعلية اكثر مع الطلاب زي مبدأ الألعاب ويكون في تفاعل اكثر بالنسبة لموضوع الدراسة وتعزيز العملية التعليمية.
So super awesome way to do sections of that in school, like through online learning, or even to share out with your parent community and let students become internet awesome at home as well. Second one, which is new for me, guys, because remember, just because I'm the leader doesn't mean I know everything, okay? I am learning new things every day from everybody. Chrome Music Lab is totally brand new for me.
الكروم الميوزك لاب هذا إشي جديد، يعني كلنا إحنا عمالنا لسه بنتعلم يعني كل هاي الشغلات مع إنه إحنا ترينرز ويعني قايدين هاي المجموعة، بس إحنا زينا زيكم كمان طلاب لسه بنتعلم كل مرة بنكتشف إشي جديد يعني.
So for example, we click on this, check this out. Super awesome. So go and experiment with that. Share that with your students. Super awesome. Next one in there is Chrome Experiments. Get ready.
هلا عندنا الكروم اكسبيرمنت اللي هي التجارب، يعني احنا لما بالفيزياء التجارب فهوني الابلكيشن هذا بيساعدنا فيه.
So this is really cool. There's some coding in there. There's some music in there. There's all kinds of cool stuff. Tamina, you may even be able to do something cool with this in maths as well. There's other Chrome experiments. So just take a look and see what could be useful for you and your students. Definitely worth a gander. All right, the next one is Google a Day. Oh, love this. Love this. A Google a Day.
هذا الشيء هذا اللي بنحكي عنه اللي هو جوجل. كل يوم جوجل، يعني أي شيء جديد عن الجوجل استخدموه، وفي صور وفي شغلات هلا راح نحكي عنها كمان أكثر.
I absolutely love that. Although I don't always understand lovely Mutassim's accent, I totally understood Google every day. كل يوم. It wasn't just Google a day. No, it was Google every day. Love it.
Every day. You gotta take it in your blood. It's like heroin.
I love it. Okay, so Google a Day is as you see, guys, and it's basically ask a question, challenge your skills, and then get the answer. So you can start to play by clicking on Start Play. But what a great thing to do, even if if you wanted to improvise or innovate on that in your own classroom, you could come up with things like that related to curriculum content as well. So this is just something fun for kids to try and solve from home, or like as a starter for well-being or form classes. But you could totally take this idea and do like a question a day based on your content and just have it rolling throughout your lessons, right?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask you about that. So
Sure.
It's for teachers and students, right?
Yeah. And there's also another one in there. I think I linked it into one of the monthly webinars for, I think it was April or March. The EdTech Team UK were doing one for primary specific and one for secondary specific each day. In fact, I'll try and pull it up while you're translating that.
اوكي سو احنا باختصار يعني هذا احنا ممكن نستخدمه اللي هو جوجل كل يوم انه كل يوم تعمل شغله انت فيها تسال سؤال بتلاقي الجواب كله عن طريق لعب يعني مش بس للطلاب كمان للمعلمين.
Super cool. So I'll look for that link. Just remind me at the end, guys, and I'll drop it. But I know that I shared this before, and so it's somewhere. Oh, the daily challenge. There it is. I've got it. I'll drop it in the link now. So there's also this one. I'll drop it in the YouTube chat here. This is from EdTech Team UK. This is the daily challenge, and you can see when you open it that they actually have there you go. They actually have a button for the primary school here, primary challenge, and one for secondary challenge. So there you go. You have two options now for the same idea. So I hope that helps, Mutassim.
يا هاي في رابط هلا حطته جورجينا بالشات بتقدروا تستخدموه انتم اللي مش بس للكبار كمان للطلاب اللي في الفئة الوسط والفئة الدنيا الأساسية.
Awesome. All right. Sorry, guys, that's for my out and about since we have cooler weather. Okay, so the last one here is called Google Trends. This one is also new for me. This is cool.
هذا آخر واحد احنا بنحكي عنه اللي هو اسمه Google Challenge, right? You said
Google Trends. Google Trends.
Trend?
Yes.
Okay. It says challenge on the screen, so it kind of confused me.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
الترندز يعني انه احنا الاشياء اللي بنمشي معها زي الموضه والامور هاي فهاي الشغلات اللي هي موجوده. There you go.
So this is like trends from all around the world, guys. So there's like the World Cup, there's football. So you can check all kinds of stuff out. Trends on coronavirus. Wow, really struggling to talk today. Did a lot of training today, guys. Check that out. Go ahead, translate while I'm taking a drink. There you go.
It's basically kind of like the search, but you're basically searching for top trending stuff, basically. باختصار يعني إنه أنت عمالك زي كأنك تعمل بحث بس بيطلع لك كل الأشياء اللي عمالها بتصير على بالعالم كله يعني.
And what's really cool is that if you click on the button at the top, you can choose a different region. So right now it's showing all of the features for Jordan, but you can choose your own country and check out trends there. So it's a really, really awesome thing. You can even get your kids to be like, oh, let's go check out what it's like over here in this country today. So super awesome way to integrate global citizenship and have students collaborating on an international level. So really, really cool. So check that out. That's Google Trends. And then two other ones that I popped in there was the Guardian's Guide to Tools for Children with Disabilities. So if you click on that, there is loads of resources to support students who have disabilities during distance learning.
Okay.
That was a lot of D's for me, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, you want to translate that or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
So باختصار يعني تقدر انت تغير المنطقة السكنية تبعتك بدل ما انت تضلك في الأردن وشو اللي عماله بيصير في الأردن تقدر انت الابلكيشن هذا تقدر تدخل على بلدان ثانية او تخلي طلابك الثانيين يدخلوا على بلدان ثانيين ويصيروا انه يكتشفوا شو عماله بيصير في البلدان هاي ايش الاشياء اللي عمالها بتندرج الايام هاي، شو اللي بيعملوه، شو اللي بيسووا، شو الاشياء المهمه اللي عمالهم بيحكوا عنها. فبكون هيك في نظره عالميه، يعني مش بس انه محصورين في الاردن، لا بيكون على مستوى العالم يعني.
And then if you guys have also any other resources that have really been, that were either new for you or new for your students and were a really big success, please drop those in the chat as well. This is all about sharing and learning from each other. So if you have anything that was successful, please let us know.
Exactly, that's the most important thing, sharing information and sharing new things that we learn along the way. الشيء المهم انه اذا في عندكم كمان انتم شغلات يعني شاركوها معنا، اذا في انتم مواقع او ابل اعمالكم تستخدموها مع طلابكم او لقيتوا ردة فعل ايجابيه منها، ما تكونوا بخيلين علينا، don't be cheap. حطوا لنا اياهم بالكومنتس عشان كلنا نستفيد يعني.
Awesome. And the last one on the right is your planet, also linked from Google, and it's all about sustainability. So the SDGs, click get started and off you go.
اخر شيء طبعا اللي هو احنا عندنا hold on, the screen, my screen just turned off. The global.
The what, sorry?
What was that?
Sustainability. So it's, yeah, that's okay. So students basically go through different sections, different challenges to learn about sustainability and how they can support that in their country.
Sustainability like green energy, is that?
Yeah, okay. Exactly. Okay. All the SDGs.
Okay. Yeah. فآخر شيء اللي هو إنه في عنا إحنا الموقع هذا بتقدر تدخل عليه، وبيقدروا الطلاب يتعلموا كيف ممكن هم يستخدموا الطاقة البديلة أو يعملوا زي إعادة تدوير ريسايكلينج الأشياء اللي إحنا بنستخدمها بشكل يومي على أساس يعني نحفظ البيئة.
Awesome. So those are there for you. Explore them. These might be really nice end of the year fun stuff that you can get your kids to dig into, right? Your students will love some of those things. So take a look and see what you could use. Awesome. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, I like the idea of this behind this one.
It's cool, right?
Yeah.
Really meaningful. We're always looking for like meaningful experiences. I read an article recently in the news this week that like I don't know if it's confirmed, so don't quote me, but I read that like Denmark was going to be one of the first areas to do away with like subject learning, and now students would like focus on an area of where they would want to go with their life, and their learning at school would be all catered toward that main goal. So it's pretty cool the way education's going, and things like this that are meaningful day-to-day real life experiences will go a long way for our students.
Exactly.
Okay,
and it'll help the planet and all of us.
Yeah. Okay, so G Suite updates. There's only 6 this month, obviously, because Google's still really busy with distance learning. So the first 3, we're changing it up today. The first 3 are linked to slides so that we can walk through the updates together. And the last 3 are walking through the blog directly. I thought it was time that everybody got to see a little bit about behind the scenes and how G Suite released their update. So we're going to walk through the blog together for the last 3. So the first one is called Start or join a Google Meet directly from Gmail. And we saw this was an update at the very end of the month of email. You guys remember that they were starting to roll out, and you can see how to join a Google Meet directly from in your Gmail. Do you guys
تذكروا لما احنا بلشنا نحكي الشهر الماضي عن الجوجل ميت انه حطوا لنا شغله جديده انه نقدر ندخل على الايميل تبعنا وندخل على الميتينج تبعنا من خلال الجيميل على طول، ونبلش من هناك مكان اللي نحكي فيه ونعمل انفايتس عليه. وبدنا نشوف هلا كيف احنا الابديتس هاي بتنزل عمالها.
So this one was still on the May release because, as you can see, there was a gradual release that started right at the end of the month. So most people now that we're at the end of the month of May should actually be seeing these options in their personal G. I did want to say, it's not written in here, but I recently found out that if the person that you're inviting to a Google Meet in your personal Gmail is joining you from a school where their Google Meets are disabled, like turned off in the console, they won't be able to join you. So for example, let's say you're having an interview, not me, I'm returning here next year, but if you're having like an interview, for example, with another school, and you use your personal Gmail and set up the Google Meet, and then the other school is joining from their work, it may not go through if the Google Meets are turned off in their domain. So just FYI, if it's not working for you, you may either need to use your trainer domain or another video conferencing platform until I know they're working on that because we sent feedback. So yeah, do you want to share?
باختصار يعني هلا الجوجل ميت تقدر انت تبعت انفيتيشن، بس اذا الشخص اللي عمالك انت تبعت له اياه ما عنده الصلاحيه الادمن تبع الجي سويت، اذا هو حسابه لمدرسه او مؤسسه تستخدم الجي سويت ما راح يقدر يدخل على المكالمه او على الميتينج تبعك الا اذا كان في اكسس من الادمن تبع هذا الجي هاي. فبس يعني هاي شغله صغيره انتبهوا عليها، انه اذا بتبعتوا انفيتيشن لحدا بتعرفوه والاكونت تبعه مش له، فممكن انه اذا ما يقدر يدخل تكون هاي الاشكاليه يعني.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure everybody knew because it happened to me and I didn't want to be like, oh, everything's working and then everybody went to try and it wasn't. So just a heads up, there may be some hiccups if other people joining don't have it set up the same. Sorry?
Then everything happens to you.
Oh, it's not so bad. It just means my resilience is like top notch, right, guys? Okay, the next one is also related to Google Meet, and it's new user settings to show or hide the Google Meet in Gmail. So if you're not interested in seeing that in your Gmail, for example, us in schools, right, Mutassim, if we don't want people to be able to set those up from Gmail, and for example, we just want teachers accessing them through the nicknamed link in Google Classroom, now we have the ability to turn that off. So basically this image here on this slide is just showing you where to go inside your Gmail settings to turn it off. So Mutassim, you and I, we also have the ability to turn it off in the Google Admin Console, but users individually can also turn it off this way, and the instructions step by step are linked in here for you guys.
And you can turn it off for separate organizational units, right? So you can only turn it off for, say, the students and not the teachers. Okay. But does that mean, I wonder if that means that the students can't join a meet if the teacher sends it to them. What do you think?
Yeah, so this is a really great question. It just depends how your organization has it set up. So if you have your calendar or Gmail to send them an invite, the student will be able to join as long as in the console you've set the student organizational units to video call. If you've turned the video call section off, then they won't be able to join. Or they won't be able to make calls, but they will be able to join you. My recommendation for schools, Mutassim, has been for teachers to use it through Google Classroom. So let me show you on the screen here.
That's the easiest way to do it for my kids. That's what I think also. I'll just, if you want to show them, I'll translate in Arabic and while you open
Yeah, sure, no problem.
باختصار يعني هلا الجوجل ميت زي ما حكينا انه هو موجود في الجيميل، بس المشكله وين؟ انه هلا في مؤسسات، في شركات، في مدارس ممكن انه هم ما بدهم ناس معينين يفتحوا هاي الميت. يعني احنا ما بدنا الطلاب مثلا انه يصيروا هم يدخلوا ويعملوا ميت مع بعض ويصيروا يعزموا بعض ويقعدوا يحكوا مع بعض في شغلات يعني غير الدراسه. فاحنا ممكن نعمل ديسيبل من هاي الشغله من الادمن كونسول نفسها كادمن، تقدر تعمل لها ديسيبل انه ما يقدروا هم يستخدموا هاي الشغله الا بدعوه. كان سؤالي انا انه اذا الاستاذ دعا طالب، فجورجينا said انه الكلاس روم هو طريقه احسن انه انت تقدر تربط بين الطالب والمعلم، لانه انت خلاص كمعلم يعني انت تقدر من جوا الجيميل نفسه تضفي الخاصيه تبعت الجوجل ميت بحيث انه انت ما تشوفها اذا ما بدك تستخدمها، وكادمن تقدر تمنع الطلاب انه يدخلوا عليها، بصفي المعلم هو الوحيد اللي بيقدر يشغل الجوجل ميت عن طريق الكلاس روم.
Awesome. So yeah, in Google Classroom, as long as in your classroom you go to the settings wheel and you use the Google Meet, it's called the nicknamed, it's more secure. As long as you're using these links here on your Google Classroom, then you will be able to have it secure so that students can only join that link, and then you can keep your video conference toggle in the console, Mutassim, the last one under Meet settings, off. Also, what we've been telling teachers is that this Meet link, you should reset it at the end of each call just to be sure, just in case there's ever any settings that slip through where students could be like, oh, I'm going to try and get into this link again, a few hours later. Although in my experience recently, and we are just going through Google Meet training with my school, it has been pretty secure. Like as long as the teacher is the last one in the Google Meet and they've removed all of the students before they exit, then students usually aren't able to rejoin. But that is where you would use it there. And that link is right here inside the banner header for your Google Classroom. And right now you see that the view is off, meaning that students can't see it, so only the class teacher can see it. If you don't want them to have access to the link all the time, you can turn it on if you would. And then students can also go into classwork, and when it's open you can access Meet that way as well.
اوكي سو شفتوا انتم على الشاشه هلا جورجينا كانت فاتحه على السيتنجز، على الاعدادات اللي في الجوجل كلاس روم، في من خلالها كبسه بتكبسها للجوجل كلاس روم الميت، بيكون في رابط هناك انه تفعلها بحيث انه تكون فيزبل، تكون بيقدروا يشوفوها الطلاب على الكلاس روم. بتكون هي على الصفحه الرئيسيه عند البانر، محل ما بيكون في الصوره بيكون موجود الرابط في الكلاس روم هناك، بحيث انه الطالب بس بدخل بيلاقي الرابط موجود بتكبس عليه وبيدخله على الميتينج مع الاستاذ. بس عشان يعني دائما الميت انه لازم يكون الاستاذ هو اخر واحد بيطلع من الجوجل ميت، عشان يتاكد انه ما حدا يقدر يفوت عليه بعدين، انه خلص هو ما دام طلع الاستاذ اخر واحد بيفصل لحاله وما بيخلي حدا يرجع يدخل عليه. وللاحتياط احنا بنرجع على الاعدادات ونطفيه، مش بس بنطفيه، كمان بنعمل ريست، بنعمل للباسورد اللي موجوده، عشان احنا نضمن برضه انه اذا صار ما صار اي شيء. بس جورجينا بتقول يعني هي عمالها تستخدمه هلا في المدرسه، بتقول انه اموره تمام يعني، بس احنا للاحتياط دائما بنحب نعمل ريست يعني عشان نتاكد انه ما يصير في عندنا اي خلل.
Awesome. So thank you for that, and that is all about the Google Meet updates for Google Meet. Now, the next one here is called the Gmail layout. So I've put half of it here. You can see there's a gift here, and if you can look, I'm going to make it bigger on the video, and then I'll just make it smaller again after so everybody can see. But basically you go to the settings wheel and you can now have, it looks a little bit like Google Sites. So if you've used Google Sites before, you have the setting panel on the right hand side and you can choose themes, you can add pictures, and it's a really nice visual graphic of how you can personalize and customize your Gmail layout directly from the settings. And then if you want to go into the advanced settings, you would click see all settings at the top.
Nice, I like this one too.
Yeah.
باختصار يعني it's something I'm surprised you didn't do this earlier. تقدروا انتم هلا تدخلوا على الجيميل نفسه، تقدروا هلا تغيروا الخلفيه وتقدروا تعملوا تغيير في الاعدادات لمظهر الجيميل، يعني شغله بسيطه بس تاثيرها حلو. When is so it says from May 26 okay.
Yeah.
May 26 بتبلش okay. So يعني من وقتها يعني نقول نص 6 بتكون هاي الاعدادات موجوده عند الكل. You know what else, Georgina? If you could also maybe show them. I was watching GEG Global.
Yeah.
They had the one where they were talking about like the tips and tricks.
Yeah.
There was the one where you could like flip you could change you could have like a preview of the email on the side.
The preview. Oh, teach me. I haven't done that one yet. Teach me.
Okay, do you see that? Okay, can you open Gmail on your screen? Because I can't.
Yeah, 1 second. Hold on. Here we go. This is the nitty gritty. This is how we learn together, people. Okay.
Sure. So, do you see where the settings are on the right hand side, like corner? Okay, so you see where there's the horizontal pane, and then there's the vertical split and horizontal split and no split. Do you see that?
I don't have my trainer domain set like that, but yeah, there's normally a horizontal and vertical split there.
Yeah, so basically like if if you have the إذا أي حدا بيتفرج عماله بيقدر يفتح الجيميل تبعه جنب الإعدادات في الكيبورد، بعدين جنب الكيبورد في عندك هيك 3-4 شحطات, four horizontal lines. You can click the arrow next to that, and then you can toggle the view between a no split, vertical split, or a horizontal split. Basically, no split is the normal way of looking at things. هي الطريقة العادية اللي احنا بنشوف فيها الجيميل. Vertical split بيعطيك, it'll give you like a little preview on the side. So basically, when you click on the email, you don't have to actually go inside the email to see everything. It'll have a little preview on the side, and then you can see everything and just toggle between them easily. And then the horizontal split is the same thing, but it's going to be at the bottom instead of on the right hand side of the screen. So I really like that one. يعني إذا بتروحوا أنتوا على الأفقي تقدر أنت تحط تشوف زي بريفيو, تشوف أنت باختصار إيش الإيميلز اللي موجودة عندك على جهة, وتضلك بس تكبس عليهم ويبين عندك كل واحد شو المحتوى اللي فيه بشكل أفقي, أو تقدر تنقيه بشكل عمودي. يعني I just learned this like last week. When was it? Like last week or 10 days ago? And I've been using Gmail forever, and I'm hooked now. I can't. And I love it. I love this new way of looking at things. It's a lot easier and faster.
Okay, so while you were translating, I activated the split pane for you, which so it's here. And then, so go ahead and walk me through your preview. Or is this what you were talking about? This is the preview that you were talking about?
Yeah, yep, the one on the top. So that right now you have it's set on the vertical split.
Yeah.
So if you click on any email right now, you're going to have like the preview pop up on the right instead of actually going inside the actual email.
Yeah.
And then going like having to scroll like from one to another. This way you can see all the emails and just go directly if you want to switch. Like instead of going from one to the other or going back to the main screen, you could just do that from right there.
You confused me. I thought there was like something new that you picked up related to this post here. So I was like,
oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. But I was like, what am I missing? What am I missing? No, but you know what? It's a really good recap because obviously with their Gmail updates, they moved that review pane. So if you guys were watching me navigate behind while Mutassim was explaining, I was up in here in advanced, and normally it was in here before, but now it's moved directly to the inbox section and the reading pane is right here. So that was a brand new thing for me as well. So they are upping the Gmail stuff a lot. So really well done to them. So yeah, thank you for sharing. Okay, cool. So the last 3 updates here, we are going to link directly to the blog because I thought it'd be really cool before we end for the summer for people to see a little bit about behind the scenes. So this update came out actually on the last day of the month of April, but I think we had our meeting before that update. So we're going to share it now. And this is what happens. So if you click on it, this is where Mutassim and I go to see our actual update. So G Suite gives a calendar update and they schedule everything in here. So this is what the update looks like. And then Mutassim and I take all of the information through these little updates and we put it in a condensed, nice and easy to read page that looks like that, so that you have the information, the date, and some images to help you understand the update. But I think that it's really important because I also noticed recently in my Twitter adventures that a lot of the trainers actually post directly from the blog into Twitter. So I think it's nice that we open that up to the community and just let them know what it looks like. So we'll give you a bit of both. Maybe we'll even poll you guys later in the month to see which way you prefer. Do you like it in a condensed Google slide or do you like it directly from the blog? So this one here is 16 Google Meet participants in one. So a lot of you, I don't know about yourself, Mutassim, but for me, I'm using the Grid Chrome extension, Grid View, to get this because you can have like up to 100 people or more in the Chrome extension. But Google G Suite have actually matched that, and you can have up to 16 people in the Grid View. So that's what this update is for.
Yeah, so نزلوا ابديت جوجل على الميت. كان من قبل ما بتقدر في عدد معين من الاشخاص تقدر تعمل معهم ميتينج تشوفهم يعني بنفس الوقت. هلا حاليا وسعوا النطاق، خلوها انه لو عندك 100 شخص على المكالمه بتقدر تشوف 13 منهم. قبل ما كنت تقدر تشوف غير يمكن 4. هلا بتقدر تشوف 16. في برضه الكروم في اكستنشن ثانيه اذا بدك تشوف اكثر من 16 اسمه جروب، تقدر تنزله من الكروم نفسه، ومن خلاله تقدر تشوف اذا اكثر من 16 يعني عندك 30 طالب بدك تشوف ال 30 طالب. يمكن الجريد بيكون احسن لك. الابديت هذا يعني 16 بس، ما بحطش اكثر من.
And so, if you take a look down here, it says here that it was released on the 22nd of April, and then we just scroll down a little bit to the bottom, and it gives us our release date. So rapid release is going to be a full rollout as of the 20th of April, but it would be, so it should be all completed now for us. And then scheduled release is going to start on the 27th to be finished by the 1st of May.
هلا هو بلش في تقريبا 20/4 الابديتس هاي تنزل، وهلا كله المفروض انه هون ل1/5 كله نزل وتعدل على هذا الاساس.
Absolutely. So that is one update for the grid view. And then the next update here was talk to people outside of your domain with Google Chat. So this is pretty exciting, guys. Basically, from the 26th of May, you guys will be able to use something called, in Google Chat, it used to be called Hangouts Chat. So you know how it used to be called Hangouts Meet and then it moved to Google Meet? So they're going to apply the same thing with the chat, and it's moving to Google Chat. But basically that you can also chat with people that are not just in your domain. Again, the domain is the last part after the @ symbol of your email address. So that's your virtual space.
في عندنا احنا 2 ابلكيشنز قدام كان اسمهم هانج اوتس ميت وهانج اوتس شات. طبعا هدول الابلكيشنز هلا صار اللي هو جوجل ميت وجوجل شات، تغيروا الاسامي من فتره يعني. فالحلو انه هلا في عندنا الجوجل شات، تقدر انت تحكي مع ناس مش بس جوا الدومين تبعك اللي هو ضمن الايميل تبع المؤسسه او المدرسه، لا بتقدر تحكي هلا مع ناس برا الدومين تبعك.
And so basically, if people do want to chat with you, even if they're outside the school or outside your domain, if you are a company, you definitely need to have a Google account. So that's the first thing. And then here's an image giving you an example of what it would look like.
طبعا هلا بدنا نشوف كيف شكله الجوجل شات. يعني اي واحد عنده حساب من الجي سويت، سواء كان من الحسابات المدارس او البزنس، بيكون عنده هاي الميزه.
And then this picture gives you an example that it'll say external, meaning that this person is outside the domain. So that's really good for schools, because if for whatever reason there was a setting that wasn't turned on correctly inside the Google admin console, then students or teachers for educational organizations can see right away if they're chatting with someone who's safe or not. So it's really awesome for digital citizenship.
هاي بالنسبة للطلاب اللي بيكونوا عندك في الصف أو الناس اللي معك بالشركة، إذا هم داخلين عندك راح يبينوا زي ما انتم شايفين على الشاشة، ما في إشي مكتوب جنبه. بس إذا هم من برا المؤسسة راح يكون مكتوب جنبها external، أو بالعربي راح يكون مكتوب إنه خارجي، إنه هذا من خارج النطاق تبع الدومين تبعنا.
Awesome. So if you're a Google admin like Mutassim and I, then there's a section above to let us know what we need to do to turn that on for our domains. And then this is basically a gradual rollout. So it's going to take 15 days starting on the 18th of May. So is my math correct to say that we're done the 15 days or a few days left?
You're spot on.
Am I? Today?
Yeah. No, we have like one more day, I think, to go.
One more day. Okay.
Yeah, we'll do it perfectly.
Mutassim knows and Tamina knows on the call. My math skills are like, little rocky, let's just say.
Yeah. No, you're good.
All right, cool. So that is very exciting, guys. So take a look at that update in further detail if you like. And then the last one, and then we're done for the evening, is all about shared drive folders. It is a beta. So this is really cool. Share folders in shared drives. So I just want to, pause for a second and say that again. In shared drives, there's a beta where you can share those folders. So if you're an admin like Mutassim and I, you know this is pretty big because the shared drives were set so you couldn't share things in them. But I guess G Suite are starting to think, oh well, maybe there are uses for that. So there is a beta, and if you want to sign up, you can click that link and you can fill out the form to sign up for this beta program, which means that you would help G Suite test this feature. So that link is in there if you guys want to try.
Yeah, I like this one actually. This one makes sense, really good sense actually. I've had this problem before at the school, and this is a good thing. That is this. When is this deploying? Does it say?
Yeah, it says. I didn't get there. I just wanted to give you a chance to translate first, but yeah, I can go through the whole thing.
I'm already running with this. I'm so excited already. باختصار يعني هلا احنا في عندنا اللي هو المساحات المشتركه للجوجل الدرايف تبعنا. احنا قبل ما كنا نقدر نشارك الفولدرات اللي جواتها تكون محميه للمؤسسه او للمدرسه نفسها. ما بنقدر احنا ناخذ ملفاتها ونعمل لها شير برا او للفولدرز. بس هلا شكله جوجل شافوا انه في لها فائده، في ناس عمالها بتطلب هذا الشيء، فهلا هي في البيتا، فلسه مش جاهزه، بس شغالين عليها على اساس انه تيجي يعني soon.
Yeah. So basically this is what it means here. So you guys can read all of it, but basically you now inside of a shared drive folder, whatever files were added to the drive, right guys? So let's just take a look at my drive here in my trainer domain. So let's say Tip Tuesday, okay? All of these files, well, okay, there we go. Here's shared drives. I don't have it set up for my trainer domain yet, but basically in shared drives, let's just pretend that this was a folder in shared drives, okay? So whoever was part of that folder, guys, right, would have specific access settings in the shared drive, and you couldn't actually share specific files in the folder out. But with this update, you can do that now. Let me just find out where it says that. Yeah, you can share a specific folder with other users. So if you have subfolders as well, you can share those out, and it gives you examples obviously from a company perspective. Or well, no, schools have marketing departments too, sales departments. I guess that could be like procurement, for example, and it gives you examples of how it can be used. So while you provide each specific team with edit access to certain documents, other documents can be shared with like view access or managerial access. So it's really, really awesome what's coming.
هلا هي قربت تيجي يعني باختصار الحكي اللي حكيناه قبل شوي نفس الشيء. شغالين عليها، بس اهم شيء تعرفوا انه احنا هلا يعني هي لسه عمالهم بنجربيها، لسه مش اكيد، ما في تاريخ معين. ويعني هاي الشغله بتكون في لها فائده لجميع المؤسسات، بحيث انه لو في عندك فولدر او ملف يعني ايش ما كان يكون، ممكن انت تشيره مع ناس معينين برا الشركه في حال اضطريت لشيء معين. مثلا في عندكم شركه بتولى امور التصوير والفيسبوك والشغلات هاي، ممكن تحط الصور كلها في هذا الفولدر، وهذا الفولدر يكون جوا فولدر ثاني جوا الشير درايف، على اساس انه اي حدا بيقدر يشوف هذا الفولدر يكون في له اكسس على شغلات ثانيه من جوا المؤسسه، لكن من برا المؤسسه بيكون في له اكسس بس على الصور، ما بيقدر يشوف البلان والشغلات الثانيه اذا في عندكم ماركتينج وامور زي هيك.
Yeah, and Tamina says organization for the win, right, Mutassim?
Oh yeah.
So
are you listening or grid view, by the way?
Oh, you did not. Tamina, he did not, right? Okay, just checking. Grid view, buddy. What about you?
I knew it. I'm list view.
Oh, well, Abid is going to be really happy that he has a list view buddy down in GEG, man. I'm going to tell him.
All the way.
It's so much fun. No, it's a big battle in global GEG, by the way. There's like this big battle for grid view, list view. So yeah, I don't actually know who's winning. Grid views winning. Don't tell me, Tassim. Okay. So back to shared drives, guys. This link here at the top is going to just remind everybody about how the access levels work. So if you are working in shared drive, but this picture basically says it all. You would take a file, you would share it with a person, and here on the right, this viewer, comment, contributor, you set the access for a specific file or a specific folder. Super awesome.
على الشاشه اللي على الشركه اللي على الشاشه I can't speak anymore على الشاشه الصوره اللي على الشاشه تفرجيك كيف انت ممكن تعطي صلاحيه، تعطي اكسس للشخص اللي بده يوصله التصريح هذا للملف، تقدر انت من خلاله تعطيه صلاحيه viewing or editing، يعني زي ما هو مكتوب بنفس الطريقه هاي بنعمل شيرنج زي دائما ونعطيه الصلاحيه.
Awesome. So that's pretty much it. We'll let you guys read over that for further details. Now that you have the link in there, there's another image to explain how it all works. It's quite a big update, so it's actually good that we use the blog for this. So we would like to ask if you could pop in the chat, do you prefer to see the G Suite updates this way directly from the G Suite blog, like each link linked into the G Suite blog, or do you prefer them to see them like this, nice compact into a Google slide? I would love to have your feedback. I'm always learning from other GEGs. Just as people join ours, we join theirs, and we're always learning. And I noticed that some of the GEGs do it directly from the G Suite blog. But I also know, as Mutassim can attest, that it's important that we meet the needs of our own team. So I wanted to get feedback from you guys and ask which one you prefer.
فإذا أي حدا عنده اقتراح إنه أنتم بتحبوا تشوفوا التطورات هاي الأبديتس اللي بيعملوها، بتحبوا تشوفوها في الطريقة اللي إحنا عادة بنعرضها، إنه على السلايدز وبنمشي فيهم واحدة واحدة وإحنا بنشرحهم، أو زي ما أنتم شايفين على الشاشة هلا إنه من الجوجل نفسها، من البلوج تبع الجوجل نفسه بصير نفتح رابط. والأسهل لكم is there you know what, let me check, is there an Arabic version of the updates? I never really...
That is a good question. I actually have no idea. Let me see also.
No, there isn't, unfortunately.
No way. But that's good feedback. Maybe we can send that feedback back because...
Yeah, we have to.
I mean, for myself, right? Like, I don't put the updates on our Google slide in Arabic either, but then you usually join me to help me with the translation. Yeah. So Tamina says in the chat that she doesn't mind either way. That's cool. Okay, so maybe we can drop that as a poll in Facebook too and just see what everybody's preference is. We always want to give you guys the best thing that makes sense and helps you guys out. So yeah, we just thought we'd shake it up a little bit this month. So that brings us to the end. Let me check if there's any questions. I don't think so. I don't know if that means we're doing a good job or not, Mutassim, or people just haven't processed the information yet. What do you think?
I can speak for my people. They're very quiet people. They don't like to ask questions. So I think we're doing good. I mean, I have people that text me sometimes, and you know, they watch it later because the timing is not always right for everybody. You know, everybody has their things, their families and stuff. So some people come one day or 1 week, and then they can't come the next. So they come and go.
Tamina,
but overall, they watch it later.
Yeah, and so that's really awesome. Tamina had a good question. She said, will Google translate the page as it is? That's a really good question, but I don't see, like when I clicked on the link, it didn't open the translate button, Tamina.
Actually, you know what? Translated to... There's a Chrome extension. Oh yeah, you're a genius.
I'm a genius? I didn't do anything?
No, Tamina
is a genius, yes.
On my forehead, but I'm still gonna say that she was, she worked. It actually worked. The Google Translate extension on Chrome. I have it installed, so there's a button where you can click translate this page, and that did it. It translated everything.
Okay, awesome. Do you want to share the link, Mutassim, either directly in the YouTube chat or on the GEG Amman slide deck, and we can add that in there. Thank you, Tamina, for inspiring that update.
Translate. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna tell them what happened right now, and I'm gonna try to find this. So يا شباب يا صبايا في الابلكيشن في إنه extension قصدي على الكروم براوزر اللي هو اسمه Translate. راح احط الرابط تبعه هلا في الشات على اساس انه تقدروا من خلاله تصيروا تترجموا صفحات الجوجل. يعني حتى لو انت الشاشه ما فيها خيار، يعني احنا هلا عايش كنا ندور على خيار انه ترجمه بالعربي للابديتس هاي اللي موجوده، لا بس ما لقينا. ففي تمينا اقترحت انه نشوف الجوجل ترانسليت اذا بزبط، لانه في كبسه بتقدروا من خلالها تترجموا الصفحه كامله تبعت الويب. فعملت لها يعني كبست عليها ونقيت بالعربي وحول لي اياه كله لعربي.
And I wanted to.
لكم الرابط. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Go ahead.
بدي احط لكم الرابط هسه، هيني بدي احط لكم اياه في الشات على اساس تنزلوا الابلكيشن هذا، واي شيء تقدروا تشوفوه على النت تقدروا تنزلوه على بالعربي يعني.
And I wanted to shout out, we have a new person in our audience. I'm not sure what the name is because it's a user obviously, but could be possibly Patsy San. So welcome, and it's really nice to have you here. And we asked where they're joining from, so we'll stand by anxiously. And Ahmed's back. Ahmed says, the method is important, so thank you. The method is not important, so thank you for conveying the information. Choose the easiest one for you. You're so kind, Ahmed. Ahmed is super kind, right, Mutassim? Ahmed, yeah. All of our training sessions. This man.
One of the trainers in Amman, he's doing a hell of a job with a whole bunch of schools and teachers, you know. Yeah. Good job, Ahmed.
Ahmed, super massive shout out to you, my friend. He, like Mutassim said, supporting all kinds of schools for UNRWA, and also every time we have training sessions, obviously before COVID, bringing treats for everybody at the session, just like heart of gold, that man. Thank you so much for everything you're doing for the team and for joining us here today. And also, Patsy Ann is joining us from Louisiana in America. So welcome. That is so awesome. Did we meet Patsy Ann at the Louisiana launch through Global GEG? That's so cool and great that you joined us this evening. We're happy to have you. Guys, remember to drop your Twitter handles or LinkedIn, whatever you're using, in the chat so that people can connect with us when they join from around the world. So there is the Amman GEG Twitter handle. Actually, that's on the last slide, so I'll drop that there. But everybody feel free also to drop it. Okay, so here is our contact information. You can click on that to take you to Twitter, and there is our Instagram account. And we have Facebook and we have YouTube. So if you click on the links, it'll take you directly there. And if you would like to become an honorary GEG member, which we would love to have you on board, please go ahead and click on the GEG Amman logo link, which the registration form should be linked to. So I'll go and grab that for you guys.
Show them the benefits of being in GEG Amman. Show it off.
I'm excited.
Hello?
Can you hear me? Was I frozen?
Yeah, I think you cut off. I didn't hear you at least.
I wasn't talking. I was just showing the t-shirt.
Yeah, there you go. I'm jealous. How is it?
I love it. It's super quality and it's super comfortable.
I can't wait to get mine.
Right? Okay, so for whatever reason, by the way, yours is here. It's waiting for you. I just got them today, as you know, as everybody knows, since that's why we started late.
You called them at the beginning? I wasn't.
Sorry?
I don't know if did you mention it in the beginning?
I did, because it's the reason that we started the webinar. Because I was
all right.
Stuck in traffic. But yeah. Okay, so I've linked in the registration form, so feel free to share that out with your schools, with other colleagues who are interested in getting their Google on and learning from awesome educators globally. Then please feel free to join us. And if you are just joining us today, remember to hop on up to the May highlights and hop on to the Global GEG Bootcamp as well. So we are looking forward to collaborating with everybody there. So just for time, Mutassim, we're gonna call it quits soon, or hasta la vista, or ma salama, as we say in our country. Would you like to shout out anybody, Mutassim?
I want to shout out everybody from Jordan that put in all the hard work to making e-learning work, and people that are gonna work, that are actually gonna make it better. I'm telling you, this summer I'm getting a lot of feedback from a lot of teachers and schools, and everybody's just working on their everybody's going Google. Like, honestly, the way I see it, there's a lot of people that are going Microsoft, because a lot more that find Google more appealing. So there's just a movement that's happening now, and anybody needs help. GEG Amman is here for you. We're all here for you. And shout out to all those teachers and all the people that are making that change happen.
Oh, I don't need to say anything else. That was so awesome. Thank you for everything you guys are doing for education in this time. It's stressful. It's the end of the year. So if you finished, enjoy your summer holidays and join us on Tuesday. Tip Tuesday, if you still are in school, will be super beneficial. It's going to be housed locally. So every second week we bring a guest on to share internationally, and this week is local. So we're going to be sharing some tips to help you close out the school year with Google. So stay tuned if you'd like some fun stuff to do with your students end of the year, and also some cool stuff if you're switching schools and you need to know how to take your Google stuff with you. Then join us for Tip Tuesday, same time, 6:30 p.m. GMT +3 on Tuesday evening in 2 days.
بعد يومين ان شاء الله يوم الثلاثاء راح يكون في عندنا كل اسبوع، كل ثلاثاء احنا عندنا لقاء تبعنا. راح يكون عادة من جميع أنحاء العالم، بنجيب حدا بنحكي معاه. الأسبوع هذا راح يكون من حدا من عندنا من الأردن، نحكي معاه إنه كيف أحسن طريقة اللي تنهي فيها السنة الدراسية مع الطلاب. شوية نصائح وشغلات هيك حلوة ممكن إحنا نعملها مع الطلاب. فانتظرونا. It's gonna be at 6:30.
Yeah.
6:30 المساء يوم الثلاثاء.
Absolutely. So 6:30 p.m. Jordan time, 5:30 p.m. Cairo, Egypt time. Pakistan, I can't remember. I think it's 5 hours ahead, but Mohammed can correct me. So I guess that's going to be like 11:30 p.m. or 10:30 p.m. his time. And for America, for Louisiana, to our lovely Patsian, I'm not really sure, but possibly 7 hours behind. So yeah, but try and join if you can. It's going to be a lot of fun for end of the year stuff. And we'll also be shouting out other upcoming events for the month of June and what is the summer plan for GEG Amman to get you guys Googlied up ready for the upcoming year. So thanks again to everybody for joining us live tonight, even though we got started a little bit late. And thank you to my awesomely inspiring co-host Mutassim, who keeps me running.
We push each other. That's what we do.
Yeah. And thank you to you guys, and we will see you on Tuesday at 6:30. All right, guys, take care. Bye-bye for now.
Good night. تصبح على خير.